Hello, what is going on, guys? We are here for week 1 of Fortnite playoffs. How's everyone doing? We're going to start the game right now. And just in a minute or two, we'll be into the lobby for our first game of the night. We're going to be streaming both varsity matches. They'll be back to back. And then from there, we'll send you guys off into the night.
Yes, and welcome everyone. Like Cameron said, we will be streaming both the varsity matches here on our K12 Esports League Fall Season 2024 playoffs. It was a great fall season so far. Regular season was great. Now into the playoffs, we have our top 18 teams this week competing with us in Fortnite. Next week, we'll be dropping the bottom 3 teams. We'll have 15 teams, and then the final week, in 2 weeks here, we will only have a total of 15 teams in the 12 teams in the lobby. We'll keep dropping 3 teams each time, 2 lobbies a night, and we're ready to get it popping.
Yeah, we're about to drop into the battle bus, so here we go. And it is going to be an exciting night, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, yes, yes.
And here we go. I also will do this for you, my friend.
Awesome, thank you. And if we go silent here, guys, it's because we got stuff going on in the background. Not only are we bringing the stream to everyone, but we're also running everything as well. We are a team of 2 here. In the past, I actually was a team of 1, so very glad that Cameron is here to actually help me out a little bit. But like I said, if we go silent, it's because we got something going on in the background. So don't worry about that. We will be talking through as much action as we possibly can though today. So. We've got 58 players in the lobby here to start. Close to 16 teams, meaning we had 2 teams not make it in this lobby, which is what happens. Fortnite is Fortnite, but feeling good today. We're going to learn with everyone who it is that we are watching on screen as well as we go through, and we'll get better at that, especially as the weeks go on. As soon as a team kind of comes up on the screen, especially for that final week, we'll kind of know who it is that we are spectating. And right here, Striker, Cryptic Phoenix, Jose, Soft Voice, E-Girl. These are the K12 Esports Alliance biggest birds. They landed. I'm not expecting too much action here off the rip. Everyone's going to be looking to get looted up, feel better with their loadouts, and then get some materials so they can build.
Yeah, exactly that. And the pretty exciting thing is that we're actually on a new season, so the playing field is pretty even across the board today, with the huge new update coming out and sort of things still being figured out as the players go along and find things out themselves.
Yes, exactly. And we did see some stuff off screen. Some eliminations did go down. We are at 53 players now up. Last season when I streamed the spring playoffs, there was quite a few teams that really their whole strategy was if the player went down, they found that reboot card, and the whole next couple minutes of their gameplay was to get to that reboot station, use that card, and make themselves have at least bring 1 player back or get their full team back.
Yeah, exactly that. The reboot card, one of my favorite things they've ever added to Fortnite. Just makes things so exciting in terms of what you can do.
Yes, that is for sure. And I already said it, but I really don't expect too much action here since we didn't see any really right off of the rip. I think it's going to be a lot of looting and they're rotating to these new zones, and that's when we'll catch a lot of the action.
Yeah, no, 100%. A lot of rotations is definitely the key in Fortnite, especially in competitive games like this where you will see players sort of decide as the game goes along where they want to be. And definitely try and wait because we get points for both placement and uh, kills. So
Eliminations.
yeah,
Yep.
eliminations. So in Fortnite, you do see that a lot where players will wait till the end game or last circle just to try and get as many points as possible. Just with placement being much more important than you might have. It might usually be in a regular game. So we're definitely sure to see some of that coming out today.
Yeah, that is for sure. Um, and right now we're on board with Kava, who is a force to be reckoned with. From the regular season standings, these guys were second place. So, and when we were inputting scores throughout this whole season, they really they place high and they get a lot of eliminations. So, it'll be very interesting to see how they actually fare here in these playoffs. But to see a couple more eliminations go down in the kill feed up there. Marvel's Tokyo, that is NCBA, going hard, getting taking down Mander.
Yeah, and it looks
All
like
the
we
way.
might have a fight here coming up in between these two squads. They're right next to each other, so we might see something here.
Yes, down here in Foxy Floodgate. Yoshi, 3T, Smokey, Spooky.
Yeah,
What can these guys do? And they actually look to be either rotating out or trying to fall right onto this team. And they do opt to go right onto the team, take out Billionaire, take out Lilo and Stitch. And that is 2 quick eliminations for this Kava squad.
Yeah, and that was a squad wipe, I believe. So that was the first squad fully eliminated from the game, as far as I'm aware. So pretty interesting to see that happen pretty early on.
Yes, that is for sure.
And we'll take a look around the map here to see if we can find any other teams, see what's going on.
I am Walrus, Cavern, Amy Boy Nola. It's average.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna double check myself here, but I'm pretty sure I know exactly who this squad is. And yes, it is the lobby team.
Yeah, and it looks like we found them right as they're in another fight. Look at the boxes.
Cavern is down right now. They'll be able to get that revive. They will fully take out Lil Mikey 231 as well. 2 other players from this orange squad here, when you look at the mini map, are still up. So action here not done in this fight.
Yeah, but they definitely have the numbers advantage right now, so. And looks like this player is not quite yet. They were caught off guard there with Walrus, able to sneak around and find the elimination, so good kill by them.
Yes, and that is, I believe, another squad fully wiped out here.
Yeah, 2 squads already dropped pretty early on in this game. Those teams are definitely going to want to chill a little bit more in the next game to make sure they get as many placement points as possible with their early eliminations this game. And it looks like, again, a lot of fighting early on in this game. Team 11 almost ran into, I believe, another team, but not quite.
That is another force to be reckoned with there, Wava. Wava actually has 2 squads here in this lobby today. Being that both the teams did have enough points to qualify into this playoffs. I believe there's only 2 other schools as well with 2 squads in here. I'm sure I will be corrected if I am wrong by some of the coaches, but so Wava has 2 teams, Vava has 2 teams, and the K12 Private Esports Alliance also has 2 teams in here. Seeing a couple more eliminations go down here in the elimination feed. So down to 41 players here in this lobby game number 1 for our playoffs. And I'm expecting, Cameron, these final circles to be absolutely nutty and insane with the action.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. A lot of these players are sort of chilling out right now, waiting for their moment when that last circle does happen. As we, like I said, see pretty frequently, more often than not, in competitive Fortnite games, with the true value of placement points.
Yes, that is for sure. And you know, I'm gonna get started over here with our open lobbies as well. So Cameron, I will be back in just a couple seconds.
No problem at all. I am a yapper, and yap I will. And please thank you everyone for your patience that has to watch as I'm relearning how to observe Fortnite as we do it. So
and I did see this in the chat, so you're hearing this 5 minutes later, but we are on a 5-minute delay here for this one.
yeah,
making sure there's no stream watching today.
Yeah, I'm not an enjoyer of stream snipers, so we avoided the issue before it happened by putting on a huge delay. So if you thought about doing it, don't. But this team number 9 right up here, doing a great job to hold this high ground. Looks like they're building up as high as possible on this mountain. I'm not too sure about the strategy, but given it is a new map, and it looks like we might have a little fighting going on here, so we'll have to tune in and see what's going on.
Yeah, interesting strat here. It seems like they are safe though if they do get shot out. For sure. When I wasn't watching screens, so I was thinking they were making just a big old tower, but they're safe here on the side of this mountain. Evil Chicken, Mr. Llama, Moon, Stray, feeling safe up here on the high ground.
Yeah, their high ground is
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say they have such nice high ground right now. They really are not pressured at all to do anything. This team 1 down there on the bottom really is gonna have to either find a new place to rotate to, or make an aggressive play at some point, because it looks like they're choosing to rotate away. I was gonna say that the team of Stray and all them can just beam them with height advantage, so making a smart choice to try and rotate and find a different angle of attack. Definitely agree with that.
With this team number 9 here, I feel like they're taking it back to the OG Fortnite days, where high ground was everything.
Yeah, 100%, but it looks like Team 1's actually pushing them.
They are. And Team 1 is putting down some good damage.
Yeah, 100%.
They may very well win this fight here. Team 9 is having to rotate out.
Yeah, they got the first knock. Interestingly enough, Team 9, for whatever reason, left their sort of builds and put them at more of a disadvantage than I would have thought. But still got to pay attention, because we have a third party. Yeah, a third party from Team 3, which is pretty crazy to see.
Free Princess putting down some really good shots there, but they are very low as they got flanked there by Exos.
Yeah, Marvel Tokyo taking some damage too. Exos really pushing hard against this team.
And this Team 1 here is NCVA, who are also forced to be reckoned with. I feel like I've said that a lot already here.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of strong teams in the playoffs. Obviously, to make it this far, you have to be good at the game. And Team 1 made the interesting choice to rotate away out of the fight. But unfortunately for them, Marvel Tokyo gets knocked right as they leave. So due to that, I'm not sure if they'll able to be finding that res. Or get the card for the revive, so they might be finding themselves at a little bit of a disadvantage in the late game.
Yes, and that is actually a big blow there to NCVA, because I've been doing this for 3 years now. Marvel's Tokyo is a name that I recognized. He is, or that player is a integral part to this Fortnite team.
Yeah, 100%. And Team 3, interestingly enough, looks like they are moving to push forwards and chase after Team 1. Obviously, always good to get eliminations because they are worth points, but they had that huge high ground on the mountain, so we'll see later in the game if it comes to bite them in the back for making this choice. But They are hunting indeed. Look at them playing so aggressive, trying to get the rest of the eliminations against the squad.
I'm checking here. I'm pretty sure I know who this team is, but I don't want to say anything before I don't want to speak out of turn. But I do believe this is the other Wava team here, with Jam, Jax, Rox, and Exos.
Yeah, and Exos finds another knock there, so only 2 members left alive of Team 1. We'll see if they'll be able to finish them out. It looks like Pretty Princess trying to camp as much as possible, but they're found as well, so it seems like it should be just a matter of time until they're knocked as well. Building and building just to try to survive, but there's just so many members of Team 3 around them.
And what a collapse there. Yeah, by Wava onto NCVA.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like Johnny Goldsfast was able to escape, though. So maybe, just maybe, low chance he'll be able to find the cards. But Team 14 is just around the corner.
Exactly. Little as you know, Team 14 is there.
Yeah, and they have a visual on him as well. So it seems like Team 14, a new team, which I don't believe we've seen yet, is choosing to take the safer route. They might not know that Johnny's alone, and they could have gotten that elimination for relatively low risk. But they're choosing to stay in the corner. But now they're taking fire from Team 3. Team 3 just going crazy on the offensive this game.
Team 3 is one that I do believe always goes crazy with the eliminations, so nothing that I am surprised about at all.
Yeah, they are fragging out Exos and the rest of the squad, just pushing and pushing again. Team 14 with no choice but to go on the run, and they're playing really defensively, which is something we haven't seen yet today. I'm not sure how good it is with the new season, but it's just a matter of time before Team 3, who's been on the hunt this whole game, catches up with them as well.
That is right, and the circle is beginning to close smaller and smaller, so we will be in for some action for the rest of this game, I do believe.
And we're in for action right now because Team 3 is caught all the way up to Team 14 and is looking to get those eliminations.
They do have 2 downs already. Yeah. We'll finish off Beanie Baby fully.
Already 2 knocks.
I'll leave that other player in the storm. Yeah. And right now it is only still a 1-tick storm, so they can live in that for quite a while if they decide to.
Yeah. On the run, but Team 3 playing smart with their positioning. High ground as well, able to catch them. And again, Team 3 just really going crazy this game, honestly. Trying to spectate as many teams as possible, but Team 3 is just always on top of the action. And it looks like they might just be pushing up against this other Wava team. So we might be in for a fight.
Wava versus Wava. It might be in for a fight here, 3 versus 11.
Yeah, exactly that.
And we have Kava up there on the island.
Yeah.
Also watching down, looking at this.
Exactly that. Kava able to find the island, which usually gives you very powerful loot. They're actually shooting down as well. So they're looking for some kills themselves. They want elimination points because, again, the more the better in a format like this.
Yes, absolutely. 28 players left. Circle is getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, still 10 squads alive. So if you're a squad with only 1 player left at this point, you're just playing for placements. And it looks like Team 15 and Soupsy is doing just that smartly on the side, but more fighting right now.
And Morgie, unfortunately, getting taken down really low here by those Goblin players. Stoopsy in the air will get taken down. They were a solo player trying to rotate in.
Yeah, that was the last player.
Unable to make it happen.
Trying to get the placement points, and they probably lasted a little bit longer. Might have gotten an extra placement point out of that, but unfortunately not long enough. Again, interestingly enough, I think as this game develops, we'll see if anyone plays around that high ground on that mountain.
And as you say that, it looks like that is exactly Kava's game plan as they are rotating here as we speak.
Yeah, we have more fighting over on the side, though.
Oh, Mr. Llama in the car.
Zooming!
Last player alive for their team, zooming.
Yeah,
they are playing for these placement points.
Last player alive, so it seems like their strategy is going to be to drive around, do a little camping until the game ends.
And I did see in the elimination feed, Jax took down one of the other players from one of the Wava squads. So, with that being said, the Wava teams are going at it. I believe that is Team 2, though, that is coming out on top so far.
Yeah.
NCVA does get Marvel's Tokyo back. 2 players strong now.
Yeah, but they might run right into Mr. Llama right now, who's also trying to play for placement points. Yeah, it looks like they
know,
found them.
Mr. Llama, you may be out of luck here.
Yeah, a lot of fighting around the map. Elimination's just coming in, and we'll see if Mr. Llama is able to pull off the 1v2 or not. Not quite.
Got good damage there on Marvel's Tokyo, but did get taken down.
Yeah, I needed just a little bit more, unfortunately.
5 squads left now. We got Lavka hanging out on the low ground. This could be dangerous for them, but it's not a situation that they have not been in before.
Yeah, 100%. We have a late game developing here. It looks at they're looking to take the high ground on the mountain, but the circle pushing this way, so they're gonna have to rotate over. In which we have another team taking the high ground. So interesting game to see how this will develop. It's Cavern. Looks like Team 10 has actually found themselves in a little bit of a predicament. We'll see what's going on over here.
Yeah, unfortunately, that storm is ticking hard, and they have quite a bit of a run ahead of them, and I think that's what really took them out there.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like they were just caught due to the way the circle developed and how they had to rotate. Can't speak today. Jeez, I've been off my game. Sort of were easy pickings for the other teams who are already set up. And it looks like this Kava team, I believe this is Kava, just doing great with this high ground positioning. No one else as high as them, and they could just see everyone where they're rotating and what they need to do. So 5 squads left, and we'll see who takes the win.
Exactly, and unfortunately for Kava, they are so set up right now, but if you look at the mini-map, that circle is pulling all the way to the other side. They have a rotation ahead of them. Morgie, I believe the lone player up for CVA, I saw Fordka, the OOS Yetis right now, unfortunately in a really sticky situation.
Yeah, like you said, it's going to be a crazy late game to see how this develops, because Kava, and it looks like they might be making their move shortly, is looking to push over towards the other squads. Spooky all the way down there now. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Spooky already pushed, yeah. We're about to have a West Coast battle here, Kava versus Wava, but I'm sure they're gonna get collapsed on by the other 3 squads as well.
Yeah, it looks like we have our first elimination. Huge build battle here. Huge build battle. Look at this height.
Yeah. Spooky Smokey on it on the top. They do have the high ground. Yoshi laying underneath. But it looks like Wava takes down one of the Kava players. You see NCVA is on the side there with the high ground. They're in the circle. They're feeling okay. They'll be able to just rain down damage from the side there.
Looks like, again, they're just playing for placements, trying to live as much as possible. Jax was in a little bit of a sticky situation, but able to survive, finding a nice shot as well.
Yeah, that was wild. 2 players now trying to collapse on Yoshi Boy. I believe they will be able to, and they do.
Yeah, they find the knock, and that's actually the squad elimination as well.
Not quite, actually. I believe there's, looking at the minimap, 2 more players still alive here.
I was 100% wrong there. But interestingly enough, these players themselves have been able to find the super long, and just as I say that, they finally get knocked. Morgie knocked as well, and it's just Cavern as a solo on the bottom, and the 2 last players on the yellow team.
So it looks like a full strong squad of 4 here for
yeah, and look at this invisibility usage to find the elimination. 2 squads remaining, and it actually is Cavern, whose great job this game to find all these huge elimination points for their team when they're the last player remaining.
That's right. 2nd place to 3rd place, 3rd place